Who did you bring with you?
Hey, Tim, this is my little buddy here, Jesse. This is my dog, Jesse. Say hello to everybody. Smile. But we brought her on today for the Christmas show and everything. She's our little mascot, and I've had Jesse now for 5 years.
Wow.
Yep, she's my little baby. So,
and can you believe Christmas is already here?
I can't believe it. Can you believe it, Jesse? No, I don't think she can believe it either.
And the snow. Rick, 6 inches. I mean, I was shocked, to wake up the following morning.
I'm shocked, too.
It was amazing. Now, the fun part was, where was Rick during the snow?
Oh, Rick was in the Bahamas.
See, so Rick would definitely be shocked if he saw the snow. It would be a different world there, if you will.
I'd be really shocked.
So, Rick, where we're located? Let's just start with that.
Okay, we're located, I am located in Hollywood at Jovan Realty. It's about 10 seconds past is Dean Lumber and what used to be Doug's Hobby Shop,
right,
on Route 235 in Hollywood Plaza. And Mr. Murphy is located up there in Waldorf, and it's across from Thomas Stone High School, and it's on Route 5. And where is it at?
God's country, of course.
Yeah, okay, we'll let them get away with this one.
It's amazing, Rick. You and I were talking. A whole year has literally flown by.
It has. It really has, and it's been a phenomenal year for us. We've had a great year and everything. Jesse got to eat every day, so that was
good. And that's
good.
a good sign. And you can see Jesse definitely needs it. There's no question about that. But more importantly, I mean, a whole year has flown by, and we've seen a lot of people finally being able to afford and get into homes. And realistically, looking back, what is Christmas really all about? What are the holidays about?
About family.
They really are. And bringing people into your homes and have something to show and just being really proud and happy and knowing that, you've accomplished something.
Exactly.
And I think this we've talked about all along this whole entire year of how people have gotten an opportunity to buy their first home. If they never thought that, they'd be able to afford or be able to buy a home in their entire lives, be able to get in with no money down, which has always been our creed, if you will. Why put $1 down, save it, keep it in your pocket? We've got a lot of people with opportunity of buying homes that realistically, they look back and they say, wow, it's cheaper now to own than it is to rent.
And that always seems to be the number one thing that a lot of people are bringing to us this past year is that, hey, look, I never thought I'd be able to buy a house the way houses were going up through the roof, and everything. And even though they had decent jobs and made decent money, they just couldn't afford to buy. It was getting out of hand. And now the market has reversed, and we still have great interest rates.
Great houses still out there.
Right.
Too.
We got great houses and great programs out there, and still the 100% financing in this area, which is very, very good.
And it's rare, by the way. In the United States, they don't have these programs.
Yeah, we've got an opportunity here in Southern Maryland that not the whole rest of the country does have. So that, you should take advantage of it. And the funny thing is, the younger people 3 or 4 years ago were like, I'm going to be renting forever.
No, they were saying, I'm going to be living in mom's basement, right? Wasn't that the deal?
That's true. That's true. That was also there. But now things have turned around, and houses are more affordable, a lot more affordable now. And now someone that has a regular job can afford to buy a house.
And I think that's what's important. I mean, Rick and I put on the seminars, we put on the workshops, we put on the bus tours. And at the workshops, we have parents, we have their kids, we have everybody come, and that's where you learn. You learn about, hey, how can I afford this home? What is my budget?
Right.
What is my cash flow? How much cash do I really need? Where does my credit stand? How do I come up with cash if I need some to make it work? I mean, there's so many things you learn at the workshops and the seminars, and I think that's what really makes all the difference. It really does.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, we feel really good about the things we do. Putting people in houses, and especially this time of the year, of course,
getting the Christmas cards from our clients.
Yeah,
I mean, come on now.
Yes,
that is an amazing
standing
thing.
in front of their houses, waving and smiling. I mean, it's great, and it really is a great feeling. I mean, like I said, it's great that we're doing well this year, but it's just better that we got so many people in the houses this year that really, in all honesty, just never thought it was possible.
And I got to tell you, we've also had fun. I mean, the bus tours.
We have a blast every time.
And the bus company, SMB Tours.
Yes, SMB Tours. You can get trips down to the Carolinas, up to New York.
Now we don't go that far.
No, we don't go down to Carolinas or New York, but you can plan a trip down to the Carolinas, New York on SMB Tours, and they've been great with us.
They have.
Phenomenal bus, great driver, and we just have a blast.
We have a lot of fun, and I think that's what really I think we've had this whole year It's been a lot of fun. Speaking of fun, I want to bring our team members in, the other part of your team, and just kind of bring them on in and just say hi to them, because I know we're going to do a team show. I think maybe next week we talked about doing something
yes,
like that.
we are. So,
well, we've met Jesse first. That's our mascot.
Here's the first part, and now we're going to bring the other two in, and this is going to be Mark and Barbara.
Yeah. Barbara, come on in, guys.
Come on in, guys. Don't look too enthused. They don't like to be on TV a whole lot.
You know, the hardest thing is that most people don't know this. Rick and I filmed this show at, 5:30 in the morning?
Yeah, right.
And getting Rick...
I ain't getting up at 5:30 in the morning.
Getting Rick awake at 5:30 in the morning, it is pretty amazing. I will say something funny. We do film these shows typically, 9:30. This was the first time that I was the last person in, and it was like really freaky. I was like, something's wrong with this picture.
World's going to end, people. The world's going to end.
So, Mark and Barbara have been with you for quite a while now.
Yes, actually, Barbara's been with me for a couple of years, and Mark's been with me for about a year now. And just adding them too, I mean, it's been phenomenal.
It really has.
You know,
and they are truly an extension, Rick, of what you do.
Yes, exactly. And without a doubt, we all wouldn't have been able to do anything of what we've done this year without Mark and Barbara, and also your team, which is not here, but Nicole, Dawn, Molly, Tracy, everybody
crew
on his end too. Right. It's a great team aspect. I mean, it's so much better to have all these people instead of, just trying to get in touch with one person.
And that's how we've been able to get the job done, though.
Yes,
when you think about it, every one of your customers, which is what I love, they truly do get the individual attention. Because I know Mark, I know Barbara, I can call, and if you're not available, I know I'll call Barbara. Barbara says, hey, you know what, we're getting the estimate now to fix the HVAC. Or I call Mark and say, Mark, what's the status of this contract? And he'll say, well, we're still waiting to hear back from the bank. I mean, there's so many important parts. And I think having that team in place is really critical. It really is.
Yes, it is. And Mark and Barbara are both licensed real estate agents, obviously. And like I said, they can do, so much that I just couldn't even cover. And they're both great with computers, which we know I can't even spell computers sometimes. But they're great with the computers and great with the whole aspect of handling everything. Because I know the worst thing in the world is trying to get in touch with someone to find out what's going on with your house, what's going on with your loan, all this stuff and everything, and then you can never get in touch with that person. It's one of the worst things in the world because, it's exciting when you're buying your house and everything, and if you can't get no answers, then it becomes stressful. And we try not to, make it a stressful atmosphere. We want to make it exciting for you when you do finally get into the house.
And as you can see, he has his pineapple shirt on this week, so he's not living the stressful life these days. He says that's stress-free. Well, this is our Christmas show. We brought our family up, part of our family, our McNabb team, if you will. And I think we just want to tell everybody, from our hearts and from the way we feel about the business, we want to, A, thank you.
Yes.
For a great year, and then B, I think we want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Yep. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, and we'll see you next year.
See ya.